Today's the day you find out why your ex is silent. I have a very strong message for you. There is going to be something that has been hidden from you that is going to come to the surface within the next 7 days, okay? You have been waiting for a sign. Now, you might not want to reconcile with them. You might not want another relationship with them. However, there is a loop that is going to be closed out, all right? They have been watching you, not in a spooky way. They've just been keeping tabs on you, okay? And I feel within the next 7 days, the energy is just going to change dramatically. But you will know by the end of this reading why they are silent. I feel it's going to be quite blunt, quite to the point. These are the messages you need to know, because within 7 days, everything's going to change for you, okay? So let's get into it. Now, the first card I had was that somebody's ignoring you or you're ignoring somebody, okay? There's just no communication really. You have been waiting for a sign from this person, but I don't feel you are now, okay? I don't feel you are now. They caused a lot of doubt in your mind in this relationship. They were very closed off, and I really do feel that they ghosted you. Okay, they did not give you any explanations for their silence. Now, we're going to get into that, all right? Because in the past, I can see that you defended yourself. You weren't prepared for some of the abuse and crap that was thrown at you. It caught you off guard, okay? But you did definitely defend yourself. Now, your ex didn't like this and walked away. Okay, they just left. The relationship ended. So, no, gosh, yes, it did. So let's just see why they're silent. Okay, we're going to get into that. I will have a look at their energy now and see what comes out. So just very important though, the next 7 days, something's going to really switch up for you. All right. So let's see, let's give these a shuffle. Oh, there we go. They're all over the place today. They're very lively. This is really, really strong energy today. I'll give you that one in a second. Just while I'm shuffling though, thanks for being here. Thanks for your support. Thanks for your comments. I do read all my comments. Please leave comments. If you'd like a reading, just click on the title of this video. Links are below in the description box, and everything's on the website, all the readings I offer, and also the $1 reading that's up there at the moment. Go and check that out. Okay, 2 more please. Right, okay. I feel the main reason they're silent, okay, why they've been silent, is they don't want to be who they used to be. You deserve better. But that is crossed with, I can't come to you now. So as much as they still have feelings for you and realise they totally messed it up with their arrogance and their ego, they're not in a position to make a move. This is going to change. Something is going to happen in the next 7 days, and something is going to be revealed to you, okay? Later on, I'm going to I'm being asked by Spirit to channel some signs that you are going to see, okay, in the next 7 days. Also, your ex does not know where to start, all right? So they are in a hole. Literally not in a very good place. Why can they not come to you? Why can they not come to you? Why are they silent? Because say it's going to be blunt, this reading. This could be the message you've waited for, just for some closure, just for closure, okay? Right, okay, very clear. They've gone into a situation where they have got hooked up with somebody or something else, and there is spell work going on. Divination abusers come out. Now, I don't talk about this a lot on my channel for those of you who watch me, but the card's here, and I knew this message was urgent. Somebody has been doing spell work, okay? I feel it is the person who has hooked them in. They've almost put a spell on them. All right, so they've gone somewhere else. This is why they're silent. They've gone somewhere else. This person they've gone to knows that they've still got feelings for you and they'd like to speak to you. So they have done or had somebody else do some spell work. I knew it was going to be blunt. So they are hooked, all right? Your ex is also being intimidated, threatened and bothered within the environment they're in. And they're having to kiss ass. Right, why the kissing ass? Can we get a little clearer here, please, Spirit? We really want to know. So, yeah. Spell work. It'll come back to the person who's done it. All right, it will come back. It will come back on them. But it's definitely there. Your ex's energy is very trapped, very low, very suffocated, very like a dark aura around them. In a bit, I am going to see what's going to come to light because something is going to dramatically change this within the next 7 days. I just need to find out what that is for you. Right, okay. Why are they having to kiss ass? They've got themselves into a relationship of some sorts. Now, it's the Two of Cups in the reverse. So, although there's imbalance, disharmony and totally incompatible, whatever it is, they've made a promise, whether it's love, business, whatever they've made a promise to, they've got themselves in that situation. They could have made a sort of commitment, you know, ring on finger commitment, promise. They've made a promise to somebody. But with that Two of Cups, although it's in the reverse, I feel it's the Two of Cups in the upright as far as their feelings for you. Okay. Anything else? Why they're kissing ass, please? Yeah, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. There's a lot of greed. It's got something to do with physical possessions. The other person who's done the magic stuff on them is definitely pulling the strings, and they are obsessed with your ex. They're obsessed. And the more your ex's energy changes, the more obsessed this person gets, okay? Your ex is incompatible with this other person because the other person is very lazy and indifferent and is just rigid and is boring. They're boring. Okay? The only thing the person connected into your ex had left was magic to keep them. One more, please. Why the kissing ass? Why they silent? They feel they've got a lack of choice now. They feel they've blown it all away. A lack of choice. And also the Four of Pentacles. There could be a financial reason. Okay? That can mean someone's having to hold on to their money. But in love, it means that somebody is holding on very, 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 very tightly to your person. Control and possessiveness. All right? Righty-ho. What truth is coming out? Let's have a look. I feel this truth, there's going to be something that changes this energy for your ex. You will not be getting in touch with your ex, they will be getting in touch with you. Okay. What is the sudden truth, please, within this environment that shifts it? Right, the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel the sudden truth here is that your ex will realise that nothing they do, say or have is going to make anything change. But also very, very, very specifically, there is going to be an avenue of money or something financial that just gives them a break. Okay? That gives them some opportunity that they can come in. They can get out of whatever they have got in. What else is coming out, please? Truth. What else is coming out? Right, there is going to be a revelation around an earth sign. That is going to be an eye-opener for your ex, okay? I feel it is somebody that they looked up to or that they trusted. They are actually going to realise that they have been taking them for a ride. An earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo or Taurus. It's going to, there's a friend connection in here. And I feel this is the final straw. Okay, I feel your ex is going to realise or find out in the next 7 days, regardless of everything else, that there is an energy of an earth sign who they could have invested with or put time into something, or a business opportunity or an investment plan for the future or something along those lines, or someone they worked with, even if it's on a voluntary basis, who has been laying traps for them. So this is why this is going to change out so quickly, okay? Because the spell work and then the double whammy of the friend. Yeah, the devil's there. A lot of toxic energy, a lot of, you know, your ex went for the easy life. They thought they got it all, you know, the relationship, the money, whatever they did, all right? But the person that they're with now has hooked them in with this magic stuff. They're going to break free though. They are going to break free. Let me see what else is coming out. They're saying they had to find themselves. Right, well, I think what they found is that they've been used like they used you at times. All right, said it was going to be blunt. Life without you is hopeless, dark and depressing. I miss your light. Yeah, they're in darkness. They've got themselves involved with some very suspicious energy. They're scared that you're going to reject them. Okay, that's another reason they're silent. But the biggie is what we've just been talking about. Why can't I tell you the truth? Now, these messages I've just given you are the ones that they've been thinking for a good number of months now. Okay, this is the old energy that they've been thinking. Right, give me one final straw that's going to happen. I want one final straw, Spirit, that's going to happen for this ex in the next 7 days. One final straw. Is it money? Is it love? Is it energy? Well, oh, it's got the death card. Sorry, the death card's out. So it's sudden or unexpected endings. The truth's coming out, the moon, the truth about the situation they're in, the spell work, this friend who's an earth sign, who's actually been screwing them over. It's all coming out, okay? And that is the final straw for your ex. They are done. They're done, they're done, they're done. And they are going to get in touch with you with the Page of Cups. They're going to send a message to you. They are nervous about the response. They are nervous that you won't want to speak to them, but we know that. They also know that the person they're with now is not going to let them go easily. Well, we know that because of the spell work. Right, let me see what signs you're going to see in the next 7 days. Okay, you are going into the Two of Cups for the start off, okay? You are going to see reminders of your ex in the next 7 days, specifically somewhere that you used to go. It could be a coffee shop, or it could be somewhere in nature. Did you used to go to a park, or like a park or an outdoor place, okay? There's also coming up an anniversary of somebody that you've lost or they lost, okay? There's an anniversary that's coming up of some loss, Now, it could be a person, it could also be a pet. All right, it could also be a pet. One more, please. Butterflies. You're going to see butterflies, but not just butterflies at a distance. I mean a butterfly that just comes very, very close to you, okay? There's definitely something to do with outside space. Something is going to remind you of that. Yes, definitely. Wooded areas, okay? They're going to come back in, all right? But this is why they've been silent, because somebody doesn't want to let them go. They've done spell work on them. They're scared of rejection. They've got another issue going on where this other person has been, might have taken their money, you know, because it was the King of Pentacles in reverse. So it's somebody who is using somebody for financial gain quite often, all right? But this will all come out within the next 7 days. And the truth of how they feel about you that they've hidden is going to be revealed to you. You tame my demons, okay? You tame my demons. I fantasize about you. I am caught up in a karmic relationship. Yeah. Not just a karmic relationship for their silence, but a karmic who knows how to do magic work, or knows somebody who does know how to do magic work. Now, I want to see for you what the best possible outcome is within this energy, okay? There we go, flew off, you saw it, Ace of Cups. Yeah, it's been a long time coming, all right? It's been a long time coming because they've gone into a karmic relationship. They're getting screwed over by somebody else, not just the karmic. Someone's been doing spell work and they know that they've got to come in good this time. You will not tolerate any further nonsense from this person, okay? Watch out for those signs, all right? And also, I'm hearing flowers, but I'm hearing flowers that you like that aren't in season. They're not always easy to get. They're not in season, but you will come across those flowers either in a shop, or you'll see them in a magazine, or you'll see a picture online. But it's a specific bunch of flowers that in August is not easy to find. Yeah. Make sure you put yourself first though, as I always say, my little pep talk at the end. Put yourself first, you get to choose, okay? Anything else, please? Embrace the flow of life. Go with it. You're going to hear this, just go with it. Don't make any rash decisions. Make time for self-love. Yes, that is really important. Go with the flow, love yourself, sit back, grab some popcorn and watch this unfold, okay? Because the energy is very, very strong. We've had the portals, we've got eclipse energy in places as well, okay? But this has been bubbling for a while, and there's a lot of planets aligning at the moment. That means that old relationships are ending, people are realizing they want more, or an old relationship might come back in, but it's totally different this time, okay? So bear that in mind. But love yourself, look after yourself, and remember you are the best, okay? They've had their fingers burnt here. They've really had their fingers burnt here. And this person, you know, they've done spell work on them. They're not going to give up without a fight, okay? But I'm hearing that curse, whatever they've put on them, it will be released. It will be released, okay? But they have definitely had a taste of their own medicine, definitely a taste of their own medicine. Yeah, here we go again, the devil. Ego. They were so in their ego. That's why that King of Pentacles energies managed to rip them off. All right, it was all the dollar, all the pound, whatever, you know, follow the money. They were following the money. They put too much importance on material items, and now they've got themselves trapped in it. They've got themselves trapped, but not for much longer. The volcano is going to go up. All right, I'll speak to you soon. I love you very much. Look after you. Okay, bye.